Hello, welcome to Maggie Be Cooking. And today I will be cooking deer pot roast. Yes, I'm going to take that whole deer shoulder and I'm going to cut it up myself. I have small deer steaks and I also cut into deer tenderloin. And then I also have three big roast pieces. So I'm going to take these two and I'm going to soak them in some water with a little bit of salt until that water runs clear because I want that blood to drain out of the deer so it doesn't have that gamey taste. And so once I do that, and then my water runs clear, yeah, now I'm ready to season it. Let's go. So we got black pepper, garlic, onion, slap your mama's spicy adobo, complete season, pink Himalayan salt, Worcestershire sauce, and this is my secret, the beef powder bouillon. Okay, so I'm gonna take all of those seasonings. I'm gonna start with my garlic first. And I am a little heavy handed with that garlic because I want all these seasonings to make this meat taste like beef. Even though deer is healthier than most meat products that you buy at the store, I still want it to taste like beef. Like beef doesn't have a gamey taste, but deer does. So I have my garlic, I have my onion, and then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna add my adobo. Yes, I have adobo. Who doesn't use adobo? If you got complete, you better use. It's not complete until you use the adobo. That's what you gotta do. They go hand in hand. If you have saison, you have adobo. This is what you do. And so once I add all of these seasonings, then I'm gonna continue to season. Yeah, I like a little bit more complete. So yeah, we go add a little bit more of that. And here we go with the pink Himalayan salt. A lot of y'all don't like that pink Himalayan salt, and yes, it is salty. So I'm not gonna add that much of that. So after that, here's my secret again. The Worcestershire sauce. Man, what are you talking about? You think it's going to taste gamey? No, not at all. It's going to taste like a great steak, like a big piece of good roast like you bought out the store. Hit it with a little bit, slap your mama, and this coarse McCormick's coarse ground black pepper. Yes, make it taste like you got it from a restaurant. Use that coarse black pepper, or either you grind your black pepper. Man, you talking about some good stuff. And then I'm gonna take this beef bouillon. Yeah, I'm gonna sprinkle that in there. See, you didn't think that you can use the beef bouillon. If you got better than bouillon, put that in there. And sometimes when I'm doing chicken, I would add chicken bouillon. If I'm gonna bake my chicken in the oven, yeah, add that bouillon to the meat, season it up, and then you let it rest just a little bit so all of that could just soak all up through the meat. And once I do that, now I'm gonna come and I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of all-purpose flour. I didn't use self-rising flour because I ain't frying it, but just a little bit of all-purpose flour because of course you know it's gonna make its own gravy. But I'm gonna toss that around, get it good on both sides, and once I hit it real good on both sides, I'm gonna let it sit again for about 5 more minutes so it can soak that up. And once it's done that, yeah, rub that in. That's that good stuff. My mouth watering just thinking about how good it was. So the grease is hot. Add that meat in there. I'm not going to even let it just sit too long. Probably about 2 minutes. And then after 2 minutes, look, flip it. Man, what you talking about? Once you flip that, you flip the other one. Yeah, about 2 minutes. And then leave that grease in there. We want that. Because after I flip it, and once I hear it searing good, this is what I'm going to do. Check it out. Hit it with a whole lot of onion. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We go hit it with a whole lot of onion, and then once I add the onion, then I'm going to come back and then I'm going to add me some bell pepper, some fresh bell pepper. You can use frozen if you want. I just like the flavor of fresh because there's nothing like a fresh bell pepper and onion over some meat that you're gonna cook in the oven. It make your whole house smell like you've been cooking for 5 and 6 hours. So once I do this, and then I'm going to go in with my 2 cups of water. I'm not going to pour it on top because I don't want to lose my seasoning. I want to pour it right on the side so that it can absorb from the bottom all through the meat. But I want that onion and that bell pepper to soak down into that meat while it's cooking. Yeah, that's a Tefal pot. Get you one with that good lid on it. Stop using all that aluminum foil. Now, foil ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know, you can use a pot top too. And here I have 2 cans of green beans. I drained the juice because those 2 cups of water, now I have my beef stock already in my meat. Because, of course, you know I use the beef bouillon. We not playing today. It's Sunday. We go eat good. And then I have baby carrots. Baby carrots are a lot sweeter to me. I can use regular carrots, chop them up big, like the root vegetables. But today I just wanted something with that deer. Like you add that little baby carrot, it make the meat just a little bit more sweeter. Everything that you put in here on this deer is going to make it taste a little bit better to where you forget you eating deer. So I have 1 can of cream of mushroom. Now I used a little bit too much of the browning liquid, but it's okay because we making our own gravy just to go on top of the meat. And then I'm gonna add a little bit on the sides with that juice because it's already starting to thicken up just a little bit, but I'm gonna help it out. Yeah, stir that in there. Uh-huh, like that. Real good. Yeah, all that good seasoning, man, get you some of this. I'm telling you. Your family don't even know. Don't tell them that it's there. Just cook it. And let the scent just go all through the house on a Sunday. And so of course now roast. If you got good roast, you want some good rice. I mean, it's like who don't? You want your good beef and rice. This is what we eat, right? I'm in the South. I don't know about nobody else, but in the South, we pretty much put rice with everything. So we go have us a good plate of rice on the side, and then look how tender this meat is. Man, I can cut it with a plastic spoon. I said plastic spoon. Yes, it was cutting with a plastic spoon. Uh-huh. Put that on the side. We go get some gravy and we go get us some vegetables. Yes, Lord. Uh-huh. On this Sunday. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. It was such a blessing. But a blessing. What a blessing. Yes, put that gravy on top. All of that from the bottom. And then you don't even have to add no more seasoning. It was a little bit peppery. It wasn't spicy, it was just peppery. And oh Lord, what you talking? Thank you for watching. Enjoy your meal. And again, welcome to Maggie Be Cooking. And you welcome.